Welcome to Momstown Live. I'm Mary.
And I'm Heather. And we were just talking about, in this economy, why it's so important for moms to be able to make money from home.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? It's important that they make money from home. But it's also fundamentally, women, once we become mothers, we want to make the world a better place.
Yes, we do.
We can see things are not working, and we want to change that. We want to create a product or a service that will fill a need or a niche. And actually, with our guest today, Adina Sarabian from Nature's Baby Organics.
Thank you.
.com?
.com.
Okay. So you created this line. Just tell us briefly your story about how you needed to create this line, and then you were extremely passionate about it as well.
I had, my daughter was about 17 months old, my oldest daughter, when she started to develop skin allergies and rashes to the everyday baby products that we were using. And I didn't just set out and say, oh, I'm going to have my own shampoo business. I'd actually tried a lot of the natural and organic products that were already on the market, and they didn't really work for my family. So that's when I said, okay, I've got to make something that's going to help.
Okay, so there's the problem, right? And then you think up, I think I'm just going to make something.
Exactly.
You know, I'm like,
moms come up with solutions. Moms,
exactly.
We're so great at solutions, and I'm sure there's a mom out there too who has an idea for something that she's seeing a problem and needs the solution. So you just go and create it.
Right. So I hired a chemist, an organic specialist. I put a team together, and we worked for over 2 years. I also put together, you brought up a really great point about moms being buyers. Well, moms also love to give advice, whether you want it or not.
Yeah, poor men.
So, as we look off to the man on the side, but
Hey, Bill.
So, I put together a test group. I put together about 30 to 40 families that were testing my products for a period of 2 years. They were giving me feedback on packaging, feedback on consistency, smell, performance, and the instruction was not just to test it on your baby, but on the entire family, because these products really were designed for the entire family in mind. And I still use that practice today. I don't go to market unless I get 97% approval rate from my test group.
And your products, though, and we should say, because there aren't a lot of products on the market, and so this is what's really important about what moms do. We have a lot of integrity, and you have a lot of integrity in your products. Your products are 98% organic?
Well, we have a mix. We have 5 USDA certified organic products, and the majority of the rest of the line is made with anywhere between 70 to 95%
But that's pretty high
ingredients. Yeah, it is.
It's amazing to me, and that you did this.
Yeah, you know,
a mom from home.
And it
in your
started out
garage.
of my garage.
It's
started
the
out of my
kitchen
garage.
table and the garage.
I love it.
I know.
Love it.
But wasn't it exciting when you maybe went to the chemist and you guys nailed your first product? You're like, oh my gosh, this is perfect.
I loved it. I was so passionate. That is still my favorite part about making the product, is creating it. I absolutely love to come up with the idea, and I love to see it be formulated. I actually go into the lab with my chemist, and I sit there and we play with different things, and it's an incredible experience, and I love when the outcome is so well received.
Did you do this? Okay, we need to know for our audience also. Was this your job before you had children?
No. I started out in the staffing industry, and right when my first daughter was born, we baby-proofed our house, and the guy came out and he missed a whole bunch of things, so my husband came up with an idea, well, let's start a baby-proofing business. So we had this internet business called Safe and Secure Baby, and it was during that time that my daughter was born, that my daughter started having the skin allergies. So then my passion kind of directed and shifted to a different area. But the first was the need of baby-proofing my house that brought up this business. Well, hey, why pay a baby-proofer when we can do it ourselves and sell it on the internet?
So you left corporate America, had your children, and became an entrepreneur.
Well, I think that when you have a baby, your whole perspective changes. And we're women, and we want it all. Some of us choose to be stay-at-home moms. Others are not fortunate enough to have that kind of opportunity, and some choose to go into the work. And for me, I wanted to be able to do both. I wanted to work, I needed to help supplement my husband's income, and I wanted to be home and present with my children.
Yeah, because after my kids after I had my second daughter, and she was, I don't know, 12 hours old. No, I'm teasing. But I mean, you get it down. You get the routine down.
Yeah.
And you know what you're doing.
Right.
And so when my second daughter, Portia, was 6 months old, I started my radio show.
Yeah.
So you find the time, you find the energy.
They are inspiration.
Exactly.
They are the
inspire
inspiration.
you, and they're the reason that you get up in the morning. You want to create a better world for your children.
Absolutely.
It's just they're the motivating factor.
And don't you think that you would not have done this had you not had children, obviously?
No, I wouldn't have.
And are you more passionate about doing your products than you were staffing?
Absolutely. Like, and even the internet business, baby proofing, I became so incredibly passionate about that. And I should say that during the time my second daughter was born with severe eczema. So not only did I have one child allergic to chemicals, perfumes, and dyes, I had another child that was allergic to soy, dairy, and eggs, and horrible skin allergies. So for me, there was no other answer for it. So.
And there's a lot of things that go into other products that are on the store shelves.
There's a
aren't
lot
there?
of confusion right now in the marketplace. You know, when you ask me how much organic content, by the current NOP standards for USDA certified, I can't make the rest of the products that have water and aloe certified organic because the only acceptable ingredient for a preservative is alcohol. Well, we believe that's too astringent for a child's skin. It's also the one ingredient can permeate through the skin and get actually passed through the bloodstream, and it can't be processed by the liver. So for us, we don't want to. I'm doing what is the safest, I believe, that is currently on the market. But there are a lot of companies right now that are being misleading and writing organic, organic, organic. And you call them up and you say, well, what percentage is it? Oh, well, we're really not that organic. We're more natural.
But you know what it is? It's
3%.
perception. It's marketing.
Yeah. It's very
It really
hard
is.
to
It's a
compete against
problem.
that. It's
Yeah.
very hard.
Well, and I think in the second segment, we're going to be educating a little bit about that because everyone really does want to have a knowledge base on, okay, I want to give my family the best.
Yeah.
That I can afford. So just at least be aware that if a package says something, watch for this or that.
The only true organic recognized product is the USDA seal. Now there's another claim for made with organic by the NOP. And then there is, we follow the California Acts of Organic for 2003. So our products have the made with the claim, but we do not use alcohol as a preservative. It just won't work. I don't feel it's safe for children.
Okay, so when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the business side because women are very inspired by your story.
Thank you.
But then they're thinking, how can I do this? Because I have an idea as well.
So many moms have an idea for a product, but they get overwhelmed because they just think it's way too out of their
big.
scope.
Yeah.
It's
Well, and
big.
nobody
and it
wants
is
to make
big.
mistakes because,
Well, and you do. As much as you don't want to, I have made mistakes over the past 7 years.
Hey, lady,
And-
this is the school of hard knocks right here at Mom's
It's a whole
Town.
chapter in a book.
I'm telling you, the
There's no
mistakes
manual
we've made.
that comes with how to start your business.
Right.
And I think that one of the things that actually worked in my behalf and my benefit was that I didn't look at it as this big. I looked at it this need that I needed to address.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was great.
So
Okay.
stay with us to the next segment because we're going to talk about how helping those moms with ideas get their products into store shelves.
That's right. So we'll be right back with Adina Sarabian from naturesbabyorganics.com.